Tears soon rolled down my cheeks. I hissed, "Oh, I miss them so much." Izuku quickly panicked, seeing me cry. "Ian, why are you—" He was cut off as his eyes widened. Shoto's face looked shocked, while Bakugo's looked surprised. What is it?" I asked, and I soon felt something touch my waist. I looked down to see 15 hands. I shrieked. I couldn't move. The hands came up from my bed. Izuku was about to help me, but soon, as he moved his hands, dragged me down. Thud. I let out a groan. I had a rough fall. Fuck. What the fuck was that? I hissed in pain. I slowly got up to see where I was dragged into. My eyes widened. My lips trembled. My heart dropped as soon I saw the huge sign with the K and Y. Will you capture them all? It was the name of the game. What the fuck? I was cut off by 15 hands touching my body. My breath hitched as I tried getting them off of me. Voices soon started whispering in my ears. You can't escape. There's no running away from your future. Do you have any idea how they've gotten so attached? What a pity. You'll be stuck here with them. And the last words they gave me, a shiver ran down my spine. We won't let you go, Yin. The hands soon started tightening their grip around my body, making sure I don't move. You belong to us. Your eyes shot open as you started gasping for air. You quickly look around your surroundings. Daki, Shinobu, and Mitsuri are peacefully sleeping beside you. You let out a sigh of relief. What the hell was that nightmare? You thought as you slowly got up. You wanted to go to the vending machine to buy some water and maybe get a breath of fresh air as you were shaken up by the nightmare. You were covered in sweat too. You let out a groan. Fuck, I should take a quick bath. You stared at your towel and spare clothes for some time. Then you decided to go to the hot springs for a while to calm your nerves. As soon as you headed towards the hot springs, your thoughts were filled with questions. What? Sorry. What did it mean? Does it mean I can't go back? I can't leave? What about my family, my brother? What's happening on the other world? You had so many questions, but no answers. You thought it was the end, that you had came back, but no, it wasn't the end. You were soon in front of the entrance of the hot springs. You looked at the sign carefully since the female and male one were just next to each other. You soon got inside the females, and soon you removed your clothes. You quickly dipped inside the water. You soon let out a sigh of relief. Who's there? A male voice spoke out. You flinched and quickly looked around. Are you a ghost? You spoke out. The male voice let out a chuckle. So it's you, Yin, Sabito replied. Sabito? You're in the hot springs again? You asked. It's actually relaxing to have it all by myself, he replied. Okay, you do have a point. You chuckled. Anyway, why are you here? He asked. You stared at your reflection on the water. I can't sleep too, you added. He paused before replying. Let's hope the janitor won't catch us again, he commented. You laughed in response. Time skip. You hummed as you walked the halls of the hot springs. It was morning, and the festival of the town was tomorrow. You soon noticed Gyu. Gyu! You waved your hands to make sure he notices you. He turns to you. He tries hiding a smile, just seeing you made his day better. He then walks up to you. Where are you heading? I'm heading to the vending machine to buy some snacks, you added. Chapter 42. You looked around with bright eyes. Today was the day of the festival at the town. You were excited to try different kinds of food, play games, and many more activities. Everyone was at the town square. All of you have a day to explore the town and have fun at the festival. Muzan spoke out. Remember, there are fireworks display at 7 p.m., Muzan reminded everyone. Soon everyone started to go to their friends. Everyone soon separated, while you were distracted by what food you should buy first. You didn't notice Muzan, who was walking up to you. Damn, what should I try first? Tokiyaki, mochi. Oh my god, is that a ramen stand? You spoke out in disbelief. You soon heard a chuckle behind you. You turned to see Muzan. Oh, hello, Sir Muzan. He spoke out. Already thinking of food, Yin. Besides, you can drop the formalities. Just call me Muzan, he suggested. Are you sure? You asked. He nodded. Alright, then, Muzan. You shuddered. You weren't used to calling him without the sir. He gave you a small smile. Well, Yin, would you like to... Muzan was cut off by a female voice. Yin, we've been looking all over for you. Shinobu spoke out. Oh, hey guys, you cheerfully replied and turned to them. Mitsuri soon noticed that Muzan was next to you. Hello, Sir Muzan, she spoke out. Muzan only nodded in response. We're going to look around and buy some food. Want to join us? Shinobu asked. Yeah, I was just about to attack the food stand too, you replied. You then turned to Muzan, remembering that he was cut off. What were you, about to say, Muzan? You asked. No, don't worry about it, Yin. Go have fun, he says with a fake smile. You nodded, and soon went with Shinobu and Mitsuri. As soon as the three of you were gone, his fake smile quickly dropped. How annoying, he mumbled. Time skip. Yin, are you still going to look around for food? Mitsuri asked. Yep, there are a lot of food I want in my stomach, he replied. Shinobu let out a chuckle. Well, if you need us, we'll be around the souvenir part of the festival stalls, she reminded you. You nodded, and soon the three of you separated. The three of you had been walking around, eating and buying food from left to right for some time. That is until Mitsuri and Shinobu decided to have a break and go buy a souvenir. They invited you, but you refused. You wanted all the food you could find inside your stomach first before going to souvenirs. Souvenirs is temporary. Food is eternal, you thought. You soon noticed a familiar figure. It was Blake. You quickly walked up to him. Boo! You yelled. He turned to you with a, oh, it's you, facial expression. I was so scared, he replied in a monotone voice. You frowned. You were supposed to shriek. Oh, you soon noticed the Shrek-themed cupcake. Oh my god, is that one and only Shrek? You squealed. He's so hot with that green skin of his. You added jokingly. I'm glad I don't simp, unlike you, Blake says proudly. Oh, great, but when Ma'am Doc comes along, you're like, your service, my queen, he replied in a mocking voice. Fuck you, he replied, with his face turning slightly red. And Yin and Blake, a familiar voice, spoke out. You turned to see Docky. He let her smirk. Oh, hey, Ma'am Docky. Are you alone? You asked her. Yes, I was wondering if I could join both of you, she replied. Go ahead. You were cut off by a making a phone call. Oh, why is my phone vibrating? Oh, it's on silent. You added and answered the fake call. Hello? Yeah, sure, Mitsuri. I'll meet you both there. You spoke out and hung up the phone. Well, fake phone call. Sorry, guys. I'll have to go, you told them and waved them goodbye as you quickly walked away from the two. Well, where would you like to go? Blake says. How about there? Docky says as she points to a game stall. You took a peek at the two. Damn, I'm so proud of myself. I should have an Oscar for this top-tier acting, you thought. Time skip. You let out a deep sigh as you looked at your phone. It was 6:54. It reads, you couldn't find Mitsuri nor Shinobu at the souvenir aisle. You tried calling them, but they didn't answer. Damn it, looks like I'll have to look at the fireworks alone, you commented. You were at... You were at a place that was a little far away from the crowded place, but you would still be able to see the amazing fireworks. As you stared at the sky, you didn't know that someone would call your name. Ian, a male voice spoke out. You turned around to see Akaza. He was holding a bunch of boxes. It all looked heavy. You quickly walked up to him. Would you like me to help you? You suggested. No, I just called you here to ask whether you had seen Doma, he says, as he slowly places the box on the ground. I haven't seen him, sir, you replied and let out a deep sigh. That fucker ditched me, he mumbled. If you don't mind me asking, why are there boxes of school supplies? You asked. Well, the price here is cheap, and since the principal told us teachers, to have no choice but to buy a lot, he replied. Oh, you replied. He was about to ask you something, but he was cut off by a loud boom. Both of you turned to where the sound came from, and it was fireworks. You looked at the fireworks in awe, while Akaza didn't say anything and only watched the firework display. He soon glanced at you, who was happily watching and enjoying the fireworks. You then turned to him with a bright smile and pointed at the fireworks. Sir Akaza, isn't it beautiful? You asked. His eyes widened a bit as he let out a chuckle. Yeah, it's beautiful, he replied, as both of you looked at each other. Why is he staring at me? And when he said that, you thought. The fireworks. I hadn't seen them in a while, he commented, as he turned to the fireworks. You also turned to watch them. Yeah, it's so refreshing and calming to see fireworks. Different colors, shapes, lights, and such a variety, you replied. As he focused on the fireworks, he glanced at you. I wonder if I'd be able to enjoy fireworks like her someday, he thought. What you both didn't notice was a jealous and angry Inosuke, who watched it all. His grip tightened on the 2 crepes he was holding as he gritted his teeth. Why the fuck is she with him? He mumbled. Chapter 43. As the fireworks stopped, your phone rang all of a sudden. The phone came from Inosuke. You raised an eyebrow and picked up. Hello, Inosuke? He spoke. Look around you, he demanded. You were confused and looked around. You soon saw Inosuke. You waved your hand and gave him a smile. Oh hey, I didn't see you, Inosuke, you replied. You soon noticed that he wasn't happy and walked up to the 2 of you. Why are you with him? He asked. Huh? Well, we just, coincidentally met here, you replied. He soon grabbed your wrist. You hissed in pain over how rough he was. Inosuke was about to drag you away, but Akaza stopped him. Let her go. You're hurting her, he demanded. Inosuke glared at him. Shut up, he replied. Akaza's eyes widened. What? Are you her boyfriend? He asked. No, you were cut off by him. Yes, Inosuke replied. Inosuke, what the hell are you even? You spoke out in shock. He's our teacher. Why are you acting like this? You asked. He didn't reply. Akaza grabbed your other wrist. She says you aren't her boyfriend, so why act like a brat? Akaza asks as he pulls you closer to him. This is none of your business, so why the fuck are you getting your dirty hands on her? Inosuke replied while pulling you closer to him. Do you think I'd stand by and watch as you disrespect her like this? Akaza asks as he pulls you closer to him. I'm taking her away from you. How am I disrespecting her? Inosuke asks as he pulls you closer to him. Akaza was about to reply, but you cut him off. God damn it! Are we playing tug of war, huh? To rip me into 2 fucking pieces, huh? You snapped as you removed their hands from your wrists. Inosuke spoke out, but you cut him off. Not another word. I don't know what has gone into you, Inosuke, but get together. I won't tolerate this kind of attitude, he replied. I'll take you. Akaza was cut off by you getting a phone call. No, thank you, Sir Akaza, you replied the phone call as he walked away with the 2 of them and picked up the phone. They watched as you leave. Akaza soon grabbed his boxes and started to take them back to the hot springs. Inosuke didn't even bother talking to him. All he could think of was how annoyed he was that he couldn't kill Akaza because he was an important figure. Unlike the other fucks he's killed, that wasn't the only thing on his mind. He was both sad and angry. He was sad that what he did was making you upset. He was also angry that you had the audacity to be alone with that teacher instead of him. It drove him crazy. He killed for you. Isn't that enough for you to see? For you to understand your place? That dead body was proof of his love for you. Why can't she understand? I'm willing to do anything, but that fucker gets to be with her easily. Fuck, he grumbled. He clenched his fists in anger, not caring whether they would bleed. Didn't I show her love? Love means that you needed to murder for one you love. So why isn't she loving me back? Why is she acting like that? He thought. He twisted idea of love made him blind. He couldn't understand that he wasn't love. It was obsession. Time skip. He let out a deep sigh. Today was the last day at the hot springs. It was morning, so you were inside the hot springs along with Daki, Mitsuri, and Shinobu. You were still pissed at Inosuke's attitude yesterday. Is he on his man period or something, huh? Thinking about it pisses me off, he mumbled. What's wrong, Yen? Mitsuri asked. You let a deep sigh as you laid your head on her shoulder. Well, for starters, my friend pissed me off, he replied. Is that Discount Peppa Pig? Daki asks. Discount Peppa Pig? Inosuke? Shinobu asks with a small chuckle. Yeah, him. I saw him last night. His facial expression looked like a child that got told to behave by his mother. Daki jokes. Deserved, you replied while crossing your arms. What did he do anyways? Mitsuru asked. Don't know. He seemed to be pissed off out of nowhere and was unleashing it on me, he pouted. Well, what's his problem? He got a stick up his ass, Daki commented. The three of you laughed. Well, enough. Anything good happened, you asked. Huh? Blake and Ma'am Daki? Mitsuri commented in shock. I didn't know you liked our Shinobu commented. Daki blushes and looks away from the three of you. Nothing happened, she shuddered. Were you both together at the fireworks display? Shinobu asked. Oh my, it would be so romantic if he kissed you during the fireworks, Mitsuri says in awe. Daki quickly caught up. Whatever, I'll tell you all what happens soon. She stuttered and quickly ran away in embarrassment. Something definitely happened, you smirked. Time skip. You let out a revealed sigh as you sat on the seat of the bus. It was time to go back to school and go back home. You also wished that you didn't have to bump into Inosuke. You were still upset with him, and knowing his immunity and aggressive personality, he wouldn't be able to see what his fault was. You looked out the window to see it was raining. You soon rumbled through your pouch to look for your earbuds. Huh? Hold on, where is it? You mumbled as you looked around your bag to no avail. Oh shit, you cursed and quietly got up. You remembered where you had placed it. You left it at your room. You quickly got out of the bus, but was quickly stopped by someone who grabbed your arm. Where are you going? The bus is about to leave, he asked. Oh, Sir Kokushibo, I left my earbuds at my room. I was about to go get them, he replied. All right then, I'll go with you, he replied. I can do it myself, sir, you reassured him. It wasn't a suggestion, Kokushibo says. Oh, you mumbled. We then peeked through the bus. Doma, take care of the students. Muzan is staying at the other bus, he says. Yes, sir, Doma says with a salute. Kokushibo stares at Doma. If he tries anything, I'll just let Akaza make him suffer, he thought. The two of you soon headed inside the building again. You got inside your room while Kokushibo waits outside as he buys a drink. Aha, found it, you spoke, and you placed it in your pocket and soon go outside the room, only to be met with Kogashibo handing you a drink. You slowly took it. Thank you, you replied. He nodded. As you got out of the hot springs, you let a gasp. Where's the bus? You asked. The bus was gone. They left both of you. Kogashibo soon let out a sigh. I knew he was going to pull something, he mumbled. They should be waiting at the town, Kogashibo added. Then we can walk to the town. There's a shortcut I use, you suggested. The one in the forest, he asks. You nodded. All right then, let's go. Both of you soon headed to the shortcut. The road of the shortcut was small, and with the rain it was extra slippery. You held the umbrella while Kogashibo led the way. You gripped on his shirt like a little toddler as you followed him. Kogashibo soon looked around. It's really hard to see the road, especially with the rain, he mumbled. Yin, he spoke out. Yes, you asked. Let's go back. It's dangerous here. We should take the long road. He was cut off by him slipping. Sir Kogashiya! You screamed as you almost got dragged as you tried to save him. But the next thing you heard was thud.